Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. So I thought I would just take a look at what's going on in your energy and let's see if we can get you any answers or extra insight into anything that you need to know right now, or any energies that you are currently heading towards. We have mental conflict at the bottom of the deck. So we could be looking at a situation either for yourself or someone you're connected to. Feel free to switch the role and gender as it suits your situation best. And remember, it is a general reading, so not everything will be for you. But with this mental conflict, it feels for some of you, this is energy that you're finally coming out of. So a decision may have been made, or something's come to light to shine a light on something that was causing you mental conflict. For others of you, this is the energy that you're heading into, that there's something that's not adding up or not making sense, or it could literally be a worry, or this could be the energy of somebody that is connected to you and either they've got a decision to make, or they're worrying about something on their mind. We've got here power, crown chakra, emotional loss, and transformation. Okay, so with the power card being at the beginning, it does show that there's some kind of healing process that you're currently going through. If this is your energy, it feels that you could have, for some of you, your abilities of some kind are opening up. It feels that you're connecting to your emotions, whether it is reconnecting with an emotional loss, or whether it's a letting go of something, stepping into your power and taking actions for your highest good. And with that comes some kind of an emotional loss. It may have been some kind of conflict for you to get to this decision or take this action. That's for some of you. For others, it could literally be that you've experienced some kind of loss recently, or it could be an anniversary, or it's the hearing of a loss of someone close to you. Whatever this represents for you, it is presenting here as a transformation, so an ending of some kind, but a reforming or a revival or a reconnection to pain in order for you to heal it and see it from a higher perspective and release it. So yeah, also as well, just with that transformation, I was just seeing somebody receiving messages within their sleep, or somebody could be getting, someone could be having sleepless nights due to worry. That's for some of you, but for others as well, you could be having disturbed sleep, so the difference with not getting any sleep from worry, I'm seeing specifically getting to sleep, waking up, going back to sleep, waking up, but not necessarily because it's a worry on your mind as such. It is literally disturbed sleep. Someone I'm being shown here in regards to the waking up and falling back to sleep, something about a cold draft. We've got the Magician in the reverse. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups flipped over itself. We have the Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Wands. We've then got the Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. All right, so a bit of a mixture. Let's see. Yeah, the Magician, let's bring that back. Magician in reverse. Something's not manifesting, or something's not going through, or there is literally a worry and a doubt for your in regards to confidence of an action that you're looking to take, worrying about how something's going to pan out. So with our Page of Pentacles, you're moving forward with an open heart, or like the reading was saying, connecting to your emotions. But with this saying emotional loss, we saw the process of connecting to the emotions but releasing them, letting them go, and then a transformation. And that's what we're seeing here with the Five of Cups. There's some kind of loss that's been experienced, but with the love contained, and whether this is a love for yourself or a situation or someone pouring that into you, whatever it is, it's helping you to transform and transmute this energy. So you're not looking back in regret as such. You're acknowledging the loss or the pain that came with this loss, but you are looking to from a higher perspective, a higher meaning, higher learning that's coming from it. But there's something in regards to, I'm seeing a third eye opening, so this could also be representing some kind of spiritual awakening that has come forward on the back of a loss of some kind. With the Six of Pentacles, it's showing me that the road to recovery, or this transformation, whatever it may be for you, you're taking each day at a time. It feels that you're being patient with yourself, when in a time previous or before you may not have been able to control your emotions or manage them, or you may have felt like time was painstakingly slow in order to go through this transmutation of pain energy and releasing it through this transformation, is what I was wanting to say. So you may have felt impatient with the healing process, but now that you're taking each day at a time and seeing the positive results from that, you're recognizing now what you needed to do in order to heal in this way and turn a situation around. It's showing here with the Sun that yes, there's still heartache and pain that's being carried forward, but ultimately you are seeing brighter days, or you're seeing clarity around a situation, or you're feeling your energy has shifted and you're feeling more uplifted. There's Page of Wands is showing that you are progressing forward, even if it's felt really slow. In hindsight, looking back now, it feels that a situation is making sense. I am seeing you moving forward alone, so it's not suggesting that you've got nobody around you, but it is saying that this is either a spiritual journey or a personal transformation, rather than everybody's connected, like a tower moment that's going to affect everyone. Yeah, the change or the new sense of who you are stepping into your power, that maybe affects the others around you, but this feels like it's touching on a deeper spiritual journey and awakening. It feels with the Two of Wands in reverse that there is a need to reevaluate previous plans. So old belief systems, old ways of doing things, an old version of yourself has been shed, and you've left a lot of the old you in the past. It's not that you're leaving your memories in the past, it's just that they're not consuming you as much as they did in regards to holding you back, or being in a state of grief, or a mindset of lack. It feels that you're letting go of those old beliefs and plans, and now you're coming forward with a more abundant mindset. So the King of Pentacles, masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. Place the energy where it fits for you. But it feels that you're now able to, with this pain that you've changed, and you're seeing from a higher perspective, you've gained the wisdom, the healing, the courage to keep moving forward, the resilience, and the strength, literally the strength to overcome this dark night of the soul. It could have been, or a tower moment, or it just could have been just a progression of time that felt like it took forever to play out, for you to be able to recognize a distance from these past memories. Whatever it is, you're now standing in a position that you are putting ideas into action. You may be feeling more creatively inspired. You may be having visions, whether that's seeing something and knowing what you want to do with it, or knowing what needs to be removed. Yeah, something needing to be removed strategically. So it's like I'm seeing a shelf with ornaments or items on a shelf, and someone stood back looking at that display, and maybe taking one item, placing it to the side, or shifting something around. It's like strategically placing something, and then looking, how does that look? So there could be an element of trial and error going on, or cause and effect, taking something, placing something, adding something. Yeah, and then seeing the reaction or the effect that comes back from that. So as I was seeing that, the moving things around to see what actions or what results are different. It's like, okay, tried that, that didn't work, tried that, that didn't work. So it's just knowing what to remove or replace or adjust. So when I was seeing that, it gave me the feeling that you've been trying to do something for a while, which is why when we had the Six of Pentacles, it felt like just taking a day at a time, or taking an item at a time, or information at a time, something like that. You're reading between the lines, or you're taking pigeon steps, baby steps forward, calculated moves. So whatever it is, you're stepping into your power, you're crafting something, you're learning, you're knowing, or you're putting bits of wisdom into play, and now you're seeing, how does that actually pan out? So you could be trying something for the first time, you could be taking a new approach to a way that you would normally do something. like the reading was saying, a breakdown of either a belief system or a way that you would traditionally do something or normally do something by habit. You're switching something up, but it still feels like it's not quite so. You're still at the adjustments, like with here, if it's releasing the pain, you're still moving forward with elements of that pain, but yes, it's in awareness, but it's not impacting you in the way that it may have done previously. Or if we're using the analogy with the strategically placing things on a shelf or removing them, then it feels that it's not like it's a win or a fail. Yes, if it's consistent, or that you step back and take a look and you're satisfied with what you're seeing or what's coming forward or what's being presented, when you feel a satisfaction, it may not be a complete 10 satisfaction, but you're happy with the outcome. So it's neutral, but it's not a loss. Yeah, so it's neutral, so I need to remove that myself, because there's emotions and feelings attached to whatever it is you're adjusting or whatever you're laying out and looking through, but you're already expecting a positive result or outcome, which is why you're maneuvering things around or removing things, adjusting things. You're doing that, you're applying the effort because there's an expectation, or you know on a deeper level that if you get the right combination, or it's just a matter of time and you're going to get something's going to be pleasing for you, a pleasant outcome. But if you're placing something somewhere, or you need to move things around again, whatever you remove, it's not that it's a dislike or whatever, it's a neutral with what you're removing and changing. It's all the same, it's just the placements are different. I hope that's making sense. So yeah, it's like you step back and you see something, or something's reflected back. It doesn't mean that it's a loss, it's not quite feeling right yet. More work needs to be done or applied, or more effort go in until you can click that feeling. It's like you're trying to recreate a feeling or a carbon copy of something. Yeah, it's like I'm being shown a glass or a cup or a mug or something falling and breaking on the ground, and then having to rebuild, remake something as close to that as it can be. Yeah, that just changed the energy. So something's being copied or trying to, it's like moving to a new place and recreating a room that you loved in the old place in the new place. Yes, it's a new place, so it's got a different energy, it feels different, but you're taking an essence of the room that you enjoyed and trying to apply it there. It's going to feel different, but it's okay that it's not exact. It doesn't need to be exact, because there's a particular feeling, or you're going to know it when you see it, because it will feel right. Finally. Okay, so we've got here the Emperor in reverse. So there may be a little bit of lack of confidence in whatever you're doing, or whether you're going to see something through or get the right combination, or whether something is possible to pull off, something along those lines. But there may be an element of stepping into your power with this King of Pentacles, and just thinking back over things that you may perceive as a fail from the past, or ways and workings that you're just verifying are no longer a thing for you moving forward. It could also, for some, represent a stepping down of a responsibility, or a person, or change of location. Yeah, whatever this Emperor in reverse it may well connect to the past in regards to this emotional loss. We've got here the Nine of Pentacles, so some kind of financial block or questioning around finances, or an adjustment and change of finances. If it's not finances, then it feels a vulnerability about holding a conversation or presenting this new version of yourself. Remember, we were being shown that whoever is resonating with this energy, that this is a personal spiritual expansion and growth. And with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this may be your first time showcasing something, or or getting another opinion, or this is what I've been working on and this is what it looks like. So there could be a vulnerability or a worry of how something is going to be perceived. Yeah, so you could be a perfectionist. I was just seeing writing there, or rubbing something out, or removing something, adding things in. So we've got here the King of Swords. So the King of Swords with the Sun at the top. Yes, there is a light bulb moment. You're able to see the difference of where you were at in the Five of Pentacles, in the Five of Cups, moving forward with the Six of Pentacles day by day, taking even just an hour out of each day will the consistency is key, the resilience to keep pushing on. Whatever it is it shone a light in the direction that you need to go, or that you're heading moving forward. With this King of Swords, something's been illuminated to you, whether you're masculine or feminine. Something's been illuminated and it's making sense to you, or it is allowing you to release something that no longer serves you. We've got the Hierophant in the reverse, which shows here that not only a lack of commitment to old ways, old structures, it's also showing here the breakdown of an establishment. So say, for example, somebody always went to church religiously. If someone always went to church, and then whatever this loss was, or they felt that their faith didn't come through for them at a time that they were in need, or a loss of a loved one, there could be a feeling of anger, whatever it may be, a breakdown of a relationship that was felt would be forever and a day, whatever it may represent for you. It's showing here as the example, somebody that would go to church every day, every week or whatever, and now feeling let down or disconnected, not having the faith, the mental conflict, and then and then pulling away from the church. There's something about yeah, a loss of an energy around a home as well. And again, when I'm saying about a moving, for some of you, you could be not feeling the same in the place that you're living and looking to move, or you could have looked to move and something's held you back. It feels that there's a situation that typically with the Empress in the upright would suggest growth and fulfillment of wishes, nurturing of the self, whereas with the Empress in reverse, it's showing there's prior to whatever this transformation may have been, that there was no growth, that there was no going within, that there was a disconnect from the true core self, the authentic self, and also not having the belief within the self and the capabilities. Whatever this is that you've gone through, it's you that's gone through this solo. It's not to say that if it's a loss and other people haven't incurred that same loss, but this specifically is showing that you were losing faith in who you are and your capabilities, where this situation has literally showed you piece by piece exactly who you are. And that's where we've got this King of Swords, a clarity of vision, so an end to this mental conflict. Yeah, we've got here the Lovers, so it could be in regards to a relationship dynamics. It could be the completion of a relationship and walking away. It could be gaining clarity after a period of mental conflict and closing out the cycle of the past and beginning something new opportunity, new doors opening, or a completely new perspective. Yeah, and not hesitating and passing up the opportunity to take action. It feels like there was a rejection of a lot of things for some of you, a rejecting of the self in a sense, but as you're moving forward, it feels that it's almost like a Two of Pentacles, a switch and a change. The opposite of what you were pushing away was actually what you were needing to embrace, but the embracing the reality of a situation may have been too hard to face, or it was the resistance to change because the perception of the loss was too hard. Yeah, too hard to think about. Yeah, too painful to bear thinking about. Yeah, we've got the Chariot here showing that whatever this lack or less than or not enough or life not being abundant and nurturing, once you do change this situation around and put every effort into nurturing of the self, recognizing the power within, that you then slowly start taking charge and everything picks up pace. With the Hierophant in reverse, we've got Judgment in the upright. So a judgment call to release something and head in a different direction. It feels that if, for example, it was connected to religion, or the example that we gave, it's not that you're turning your back on the whole structure of religion. That's not what's coming forward. But it feels that a majority of the there's strict guidelines, boundaries, you've got more flexibility with that. It's not that you're not committed, it's just that moving down a more spiritual route, you're having more freedom. Yeah, more freedom, whilst at the same time you're operating from your authentic healed self, stepping into your power. So it's like you don't need the guidelines of what to work towards anymore. You're walking your talk, if that's making sense. Yeah, it's like the religion being the structure, the guidelines to live a life by, and to honour those teachings, whereas it's not that you're dismissing the teachings, it's just you're not living every hour, every day by the book. But that's not dismissing your faith in any way. In that sense, it just feels a transformation of the spirituality side of things. So yeah, a disconnect, because the blueprint, the structure, or whatever this situation means for you, was not producing the results or the outcomes that you were expecting to feel or that you knew were possible. So the adjustment, but it's taken a loss of some kind, or a worry or perceived potential loss, in order to be the catalyst to move you forward into this place of healing and power. Yeah. We've got here the Emperor in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So some kind of conflict to release that mindset. We've got here a connection to the past with our Six of Cups, showing that previous plans did not work, and a renewal or revival, as the reading's been saying, of an inner belief that you've always known. There could be an issue connecting to finances. You may have felt that finances were the root of all evil, or whatever you do for work, or maybe even if you don't have to work, you could be experiencing blocks from that, of how you're being judged or perceived or whatever. And once you put that into the fuck it bin, I don't care what people think, in the most respectful way. You care how people think because you care how you carry yourself, but you don't care how people think enough for that to stop you being you, or doing what you know is for your highest good. We've got here the Wheel of Fortune. So with that mindset, the fate is changing. You've got the Empress in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So coming from a place of loss or lack, and fate changing its course, moving you forward. We've got here the Six of Wands, an achievement or some kind of recognition, whether that's for yourself or people around you, or it could be just an acknowledgement on the soul level that you trusted your higher senses, you listen to the guidance of your higher self, and it's put you in a winning position. We've got here the Three of Cups. If this was a loss of a loved one, then you're changing the tradition or the mindset from feeling sad, or the pain that comes with anniversaries, or with the breakup of a relationship, something that's re-triggering. You're now remembering them from a more positive aspect. You're seeing from a higher perspective the bigger picture, the growth that came from it, from a place where something was stuck and always the same, something shifted and changed, and that may well have been your perspective or the adjustments that you've made in regards to using the ornaments on a shelf analogy. Yeah, we've got here the Ace of Wands with our transformation. That's letting you know that regardless of what this means for you, just because you are tapped into a higher vibration, a happier state, doesn't take away your love, your care, or your understanding of a situation. And it doesn't mean by being happy that it dismisses the loss in any way. It's just that you're transmuting literally that energy into something that does work more in alignment with the direction that you're heading. The memories will always be there, the loss will always be there. You will always be able to tap into the pain of that if you so choose to, but at this stage it's saying you can remember it without it having so much of an impact. Obviously, if it's a situation that's literally just happened, it's going to be raw, but this is the process you're moving forward into. Okay, so yeah, a judgment call to take a different direction, and that's with the Hierophant in the reverse. So a higher calling to break tradition. It doesn't mean that you don't respect your values or morals, or you don't care what people think to an extent that you're a shit person. It's not saying that, it's just you're modernizing particular ways that are in more of alignment or more realistic to your expectations or what you're trying to achieve. So we've got number 6, the Lovers, a decision. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. King Raphael. Warm, generous, honourable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. 9 of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry. Release them to your angels. Amazing. They never fail us to tie up and connect with the previous message. So there you go, collective. I hope that resonated for you, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.